Welcome to history. The first time the Edinburgh Capitals have ever made this stage of the Challenge Cup, and they've got one of the best teams in the league to face for their troubles.
Well, you know, if you're going to do it in style.
Dobrin across to D'Orazio. Up to Dobrin. Dobrin centres it for Vorobiev. Vorobiev cuts inside, tries to drop it for Mason Wilgosz, but the Steelers take it away. Wilgosz helps this round to Vorobiev. Vorobiev just couldn't get his stick on it, and it comes out to O'Connor. Up the half wall and then to Schultz. Eventually get it out the zone. Debian inside, 2-on-1. Big chance, and then a good save by Travis Fullerton on the reverse pass. The Steelers still have possession of the puck in the zone. Davy Phillips takes the shot. Good stick by Schultz in front. Takes it away. Fretter back to Phillips. Davy Phillips with a shot and gloved by Travis Fullerton. Back inside, but Dobrin picks it up. Gives it off to Stahl through centre ice. Stahl all alone makes the move. Tries to get the shot away. And a good save by Mustakovs. The second shot coming from Karol Romas, and Mustakovs makes another big save. The Capitals trying to get it out once again, and we've played 10 minutes here as Pavel Vorobiev picks it up. In front, good shot by Mason Wilgosz, and an even bigger save. And then up the ice from Armstrong. Armstrong receives some pressure from Karol Romas, and then Matthew Watt out to Jesse Schultz. Schultz shoots, and that one's high and wide. Plews up against Armstrong in the corner. Ratchuk with a shot, gloved by Fullerton initially and then dropped, but covered by Fullerton. Dobrin across to Vorobiev. Vorobiev cuts it past and allows two Steelers players to hit each other. Vorobiev takes the shot, but good blocked by Ben O'Connor, and the Steelers will come up once again through Colton Fretter. The pass coming too deep for Debian, and Debian has to check back. So to Armstrong, up to Romas now. Romas leaves it for Stahl. Stahl round the back and then tries to cut it in front, and Stahl just trying to get something as the bouncing puck just couldn't get on his stick, and the Steelers come out once again. Wah leaves it for Schultz, but Schultz just can't get it, and a 3-on-1 chance for the Edinburgh Capitals now as Fedorov gives it to Milan. Milan tries the shot, but a nice poke check by Mustakovs. Milan gives it to Schultz now, tries to reverse pass to Milan, but the wrong move. O'Connor tries to go off the wall, but picked up by the Caps, and Matt Tipoff thinks of the shot, but then checks back, gets it into Ian Schultz. Schultz shoots, and a good move in. Mike D'Orazio with a nice pass by Ian Schultz, finds himself in so much room, and with 3:08 to go in the first period in this Challenge Cup quarter-final, the Edinburgh Capitals find themselves up by 1-0.
It was nice patience there by the Edinburgh Capitals as they came down, but that all came. 5 Sheffield Steelers players were watching the puck in the corner.
And then he does fall, and it comes up to Vorobiev. You don't want to be giving Vorobiev these cheap chances. He comes inside, tries to go 5-hole. Good save by Mustakovs. Hurtle across to Johnson. Johnson fires it in, but covered by Mustakovs, and the Capitals are doing well to get that screen in front. But the shots are just not coming quick enough, Daniel.
No, we talked about it before. The Caps are actually set up a little bit better here in the power play. They're just, as we said before, just not quite enough puck movement.
Obviously desperate to get this game tied up very quickly.
The big shot coming from Fitzgerald, tipped in front and then banked off the pads of Travis Fullerton, and the Capitals now get it away. Comes out now to Taylor McDougall, who didn't take many shifts in that first period, but Dobrin now. Dobrin tries to fire it in, and Mustakovs just kicks it away from in front of his own crease, and it comes to Vorobiev off the boards. Vorobiev cut back to Dobrin. Dobrin with a shot blocked by McDougall. McDougall with the rebound shot saved by Mustakovs. Tip-off inside to Ian Schultz. Schultz will just put on the brakes, finds Tip-off. Tip-off, cuts back inside, back to Hurtle. Across to Dobrin, Dobrin shoots. Blocked in front of goal by Jonathan Phillips. Dobrin, cross-ice pass to Tip-off. Tip-off with a nice move to get it through the legs to Debian, and then just couldn't find the pass. Dobrin, once again in front, shoots, and that one is a good save, and then a great play by Fitzgerald to keep that one out. And then the Steelers will try and get out. But a huge hit that we'll come back and talk about in a wee second as Colton Fretter takes a shot off the goal pipe, and then Travis Fullerton somehow gets on top of it. McDougall with Wilgosh in support. Wilgosh trying to find Vorobiev in front, and eventually finds him behind the nets. Vorobiev still with possession of it, down deep to D'Orazio. D'Orazio trying to bank it in, and then the big hit coming after the play was gone. Back to Yaroslav Hurtle. Across to King, and King makes a bad pass, and it comes up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald tries to lay the pass off. Shot by Debian, and that one goes past Fullerton, and we're back to 1-0.
Bad turnover by the Edinburgh Capitals, and that's what gives the Sheffield Steelers opportunity. It's something they didn't really do too much of in the first period, was give the puck away unnecessarily. Second period here though, there have been a few more giveaways, and that's what's been the difference in the second period. That's what's let Sheffield back into the game. In the power play for the Edinburgh Capitals, up to Wilgosh. Wilgosh just tries to dump this one in, and it comes to Vorobiev. Vorobiev to Wilgosh. Wilgosh with a nice redirect, but well saved by Mustakovs. D'Orazio down deep to Vorobiev, and then in front comes in, and there'll be a penalty upcoming for the Sheffield Steelers. Sends a pass through to McDougall. McDougall with some space tries to go to Vorobiev. Vorobiev shoots. It hits the back of the net, and Vorobiev. It's been called by Pavel Halas. No goal light went on, but Pavel Halas has given the goal, or has he? He's having a discussion with Alan Ward. There's padding in the back of these nets that allows it to go in so far, and he's given the goal.
Franzen inside to Debian. Johnson will just take that one away from in front of the nets, and then the again slap pass coming in, and Vorobiev will reverse the pass, and then only gets it to Debian. Debian with a shot right into the badge of Travis Fullerton. Nelson with Franzen on the point looking for it. Franzen comes in, takes a shot, big save by Travis Fullerton after the shot coming from Nelson. Comes back to the point. Franzen once again. Up to Nelson. Nelson shoots. Padded away by Fullerton. And then it comes back to Romas. Romas gets it out to Stahl. Stahl just couldn't get the puck, he stuck on the puck and fed it off. Now cuts back inside. Nice move, stick save by Mustakovs, and then Debian takes exception to something and then comes in and makes a late hit up against the board, but no one moved. Debian just couldn't get possession of this, and it comes to Jonathan Phillips. Phillips round the back has the shot, and Debian at the back door tips that one in, and a good move from the Sheffield Steelers ties the game back up at 2.
Caps have paid the penalty from trying to defend a 2-1 lead, and all credit to Sheffield. They've come at them in this last period.
The puck taken off the ice and given to Jonathan Phillips, who's becomes only the 10th player to receive 450 points in all Elite League competitions with that assist there. Johnson across the blue line. In front trying to get it was Ian Schultz, and then good save by Mustakovs.